Hey, good afternoon, everyone. Dave Hawk with Allies here. I am very excited with the guest that I have now. I have with me Val Douroux of Electric Comedy, very funny lady who's well connected in the comedy world and helping to bring comedy here to Southern Utah. And today, you know what? She's going to teach us a little bit too about, hey, why comedy? Why is that important right now while we're going through a pandemic? And how can that help us to cope? So, first of all, Val, will you introduce yourself to the audience and let them know a little bit more about electric comedy as well?
Hey, Dave, thanks for having me. I'm Val Douroux. I started electric comedy in St. George, just wanting a place to perform. And here we are, a year and 14 shows later, celebrating our 1 year anniversary on Halloween. So thank you, City of St. George, for making that happen. Electric comedy just really wants to sprinkle a little humor and light on these crazy times we live on, like it's a planet. It's just crazy. And honestly, with everything that's going on, you have to be able to laugh at yourself, laugh at this world. Like, I mean, when COVID hit, like, I'm willing to admit I overreacted a little bit. Like, I went out to Costco. I bought 48 Snickers, a pack of Costco muffins. I'm just ready. You're ready to go. But what about you, Dave? How are you handling everything?
You know what? I'm going to tell you, comedy's been a big part of that for me. And went out to your last show at Electric Theater and had a great time. And
Thank you.
I mean, one thing I do want to mention too, where it's not just local people getting up there, although she's had some great local comedians. We're bringing in world-class entertainment from the LA and Hollywood area of really top-notch comics. So something that everyone should want to be a part of and enjoy as much as they can right now. Tell me, Val, we want to talk about your book too real quick.
Oh, yeah.
So tell us that you wrote a book. Let's talk about that.
Okay, I wrote a book. I just released it on Amazon yesterday. It's called Beep Needs Jesus. I just wanted to keep it professional, but it's P-I-T-C-H. It's a quote my dad told me when I was like 22, just super broke, financially, spiritually, all the brokes, you know what I mean? And he's like, bitch, you need Jesus. And it made me so mad at the time. I was like, how dare you? You're just like all the other religious people, you know, and you're going through a hard time. They just want to say, you need Jesus, you need God. And it's so cliche. But I really did. I really did. And it really took like 3 years to soften my heart to that quote. I got baptized, which was something I never thought I would do. And I just kept thinking about that quote, thinking, that's actually funny. You know what I mean?
It is. It's a great title. It'll catch a lot of people.
Well, it's about my family. It's about my life story. It's about God, drugs, and transformation. And I break down life into 3 different categories. From age 1 to 10, you're innocent. You're practically innocent. You're being shaped by your family. You're learning about life. From 10 to 20, I believe we're heavily influenced by our friends, our peers, pop culture and entertainment. That was a really big one for me. Just music and movies and TV shows, like just absorbing the influence of those things. And at age 20, that's when you start making real life choices. And I find a lot of people get jaded in their 20s. They're starting to have quarter life crises because there's a real lack of accountability from your choices to the actual life it leads you to live. And I found myself at 25 being like, $2 in my bank account, like I should, and a broken wrist, like I should have more to show for myself right now. And then that's what really got me thinking about this beep need Jesus. And I was like, do I need Jesus? Like, not that it's just Jesus, because I've always been really open-minded to Buddhism, to Judaism, to Hinduism, all these amazing religions of the world. But I thought, you know what? Maybe I can understand the Jesus story. And it's been really sweet to understand that story of love, of patience, of kindness, and especially forgiveness. Because I had a lot of grudges I held towards my family. And this book is about finding forgiveness. It's about taking accountability for your choices and shaping your life.
And, you know, I think that kind of fits in with part of our mission at Allies is helping people with their mindset. And that seems like it would fit really well in with that. So tell us a little bit too, why allies, and how does that help someone personally and professionally in their life?
The first Allies meeting I went to, I remember the founder, Paul Hatch, saying he always liked to do clubs when he was little. I was like, me too! I'm about that club life. We had the Witches Club, we had the Potion Making Club, we had the Camera Club. We had all these little clubs, my friends and I. So I thought about this and how important relationships are, how important it is to get a bunch of business leaders together and just brainstorm and mastermind. How can we help each other with our goals, and how can we create a great one, this community that we're a part of here in St. George? Because it's not just about allies, and it's not just about electric comedy or any individual. Like, we're really working to build a really nice community here and have every business and every person in it thrive. And I'm about that life.
Love it. And one other thing I just wanted to mention real quick is, if you want to get up on a stage and try this, contact Val.
Yeah.
She'll help you get that done.
We make dreams come true. I've had people say, can I audition for your show? I was like, audition? I don't even think we have that many people interested in stand up here. You know what I mean? I'm like, just do your bit. Let's see what you got. And honestly, we have open mics too. So it's like, if you just want to dabble, come to a free open mic. Our next one's at True Hilton, October 29th, 7 p.m. Let me tell you, they're also having a trunk or treat for the community there, October 28th. And then the 30th, we're celebrating our 1-year anniversary, electric comedy at the Electric Theater, October 30th, 7 p.m. It's going to be a party. Costumes encouraged, and prizes for the best single, couple, and most effort.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Sounds great. Well, thanks for being with us here today, Val. It's always a pleasure to be with you. And I encourage you to go out and check out the show. It's a lot of fun and great to have that kind of entertainment value with us here in Southern Utah. Thank you.
Thank you.